Hey y'all, I so wanted to do this video outside, but it is just way too hot. So we're going to do it inside and we're going to make it work. One, I want to start out by saying I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I'm praying for y'all. I'm praying for everyone going through things. I'm praying for just all of us because life is hard. It's not easy. And a lot of us are not coping with it well, especially our men. So I'm really praying for y'all because I know y'all have the weight of the world on y'all's shoulders and y'all go through a lot. So just wanted to start out by saying I love y'all and I hope this video finds somebody some kind of help, relief, comfort, whatever. But it was just on my heart today to speak on this. So, like I said, a lot of us are going through it, whether you're going through it with family stuff, whether you're just dealing with the inflation like we all are. But I just wanted to give y'all my quick view on things and hope that it does something for somebody. And even if it doesn't do anything for you, I appreciate you for taking the time to listen. So, one, we all really need to work on our relationship with God. We all need to be getting closer and closer to God every day. And the importance of that is plentiful and for many reasons. But one in particular that I'll speak on because there's tons of people on YouTube talking that good talk better than I could ever about our relationships with God and the importance of it. But it's just when you find love in God, you can really find love in yourself. And having self-love right now is more important than it's ever been. It's essential. Especially when we're dealing with the hardships of life and the difficulties and the struggles that we all encounter as we go through this journey called life. We're all going to experience it, and we all do experience it, ups and downs, highs and lows. And a lot of people are just unhappy. They're unhappy. We're going through it. And there's so many things that we can do that can help our situations, small things. And it really starts internally. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, I've had times throughout my life where, I lost something, or I was without a car, or, a lost relationship, or just, um, didn't have as much stability, just whatever it was. And I struggle. And one thing I find comfort in knowing is sometimes it's not about what you lose, because a lot of things we don't really actually lose. We're more so just losing convenience. Like, for example, I've had my car stolen. I've had my car repossessed. Certain I've gone through many things like that throughout the course of my life. And the beauty was it like during those times I realized I had everything I needed because I had my own 2 feet. I walked to work. I walked where I needed to go. My family would help me take me anywhere too far that I couldn't walk to. I rode my bike. But a lot of times I walked, and having that convenience taken from me, and I don't even want to say taken because it wasn't taken, but losing that convenience temporarily, it gave me such peace, and it reminded me of who God is and who I am, and how I am always to remain faithful, because the world will have you feeling like you're without, or that you aren't, like you're lacking, or you're unsuccessful because you don't have whatever they deem that you're supposed to have. And at the end of the day, God gives us everything that we ever need inside of us. You may have a life circumstance where you aren't as convenienced, and you don't have it as easy, but you still are able to make it happen. All that means is you have to dig deeper within yourself to make it happen. I still got to work every day. When I didn't have transportation, guess what? I got a job that was closer, and I got it to where it was in a few mile radius to where I could walk. Just you do things in order to make it happen. And I was still able to provide for myself. I was still able to do what I needed to do, pay my bills, that. And um it's just, we always have to remember that everything we need is inside of us. And you have to stop letting the world make you feel like you're less than because you don't have the newest thing, especially with inflation. A lot of people don't want to hear it. A lot of people are getting depressed and sad. And I'm not saying you're wrong for that. I know life is hard and it's hard to navigate your emotions sometimes. But at the end of the day, don't let this material possessions depress you. That's exactly what the enemy wants. That's what Satan wants. That's what capitalism wants, having you feel less than because you don't have certain things. With the way the world is going, we all need to be getting mentally prepared for, and if you haven't already, we should already be there, but prepare yourself mentally for living a more minimalistic life. You don't need all these material possessions. What matters is your soul. What matters is you cleansing yourself and cleaning yourself on the inside for judgment day, to be ready and to live an abundant life internally. None of this material stuff is going to make you happy. It's not. I know money helps aid in happiness. It makes life easier and more comfortable. But the fact is you don't need it to be happy. You can be happy with very little. You just have to change your mindset. And if you do need things to be happy, then you have to be willing to do what you have to do to maintain those things. But in times of struggle, when those things might not be around, don't get down on yourself. Don't get depressed. Don't get sad. Don't give up. I mean, it's cool to feel those things temporarily. Let yourself go through the motions for your healing. But don't let this world destroy you. Don't let all of your circumstances make you feel like you're unworthy. It's a lot of people out here sad, lonely, depressed, self medicating. It's not good. It's not good. All of these drugs and drinking and just all of these negative things, they're not the answer. God is giving us everything we need, and please stop letting social media and all of these things make you feel like you need this stuff. You don't need the new iPhone. You don't need a $1,500 phone. You don't need a crazy, amazing car. You don't need these things. It's amazing if you want them and you can have them. Get work for hard for them. Cool. Good for you. But don't let anybody make you feel less than if you don't have them. Don't you let yourself feel less than because you don't have them. You are all that you need. Your soul, your spirit, the beautiful person that you are is what is important and what matters. The relationships that you build with others, the people that you love and care about and you build community with and you find commonality with, that is what's going to replenish your soul. Comparison is the thief of all joy. Stop comparing yourself to others. Do what makes you happy. Make yourself happy. It's so important because it's way too much sadness going on, and life is way too short to be letting this stuff stress you out. If you have to live a minimal life, if you have to live in a small apartment, if you have to rent a room, if you have to live in your car temporarily, no matter what your situation is, stay hopeful, stay faithful in God. Do what you have to do. Don't give up. Don't be sad. Just it's okay, and stop letting people's judgment and stop letting your judgment corrupt your mind. Keep your mind as healthy as possible, because the biggest wealth is knowledge, not this material stuff. I promise you, it is so fulfilling when you find things that you want to learn about, and you go and you get books and you watch videos and you learn from others. You build relationships with people who are doing things that interest you and that you want to do, and that have things that you inspire to have internally. That's what you want. That's what makes life worth living, not this material stuff, because chasing this material stuff will have you going crazy. And things are happening in the world that are reminding us of that. Look at these hurricanes. Look at these hurricanes that are destroying people, destroying everything that people have worked for, literally gone in an instant by the weather, something that they could not control. People are losing their homes, all their material possessions, and it's so sad. It's so heartbreaking. But you know what it says? It says, do not let this material stuff be your life, because whether it's a hurricane, a tornado, a mudslide, a wildfire, a robbery, like, it doesn't matter what it is, all of this stuff can be gone in an instant. Something can happen to us and we can get in an accident and be paralyzed, and not have our abilities. The point is, be thankful for the 2 feet on your body, the 2 legs, your able-bodied hands, your arms, whatever it is that you have that works. If you have 2 eyes that see, if you have teeth that can work and chew food and help regulate your health, if you have a good relationship with your mother, a good relationship with your father, if you have siblings, if you have one friend, just look at whatever it is that you have in your life and just say, thank you, God, and tap into the beauty of what you have, because we all have something. We all have something beautiful that we're taking for granted right now, that we don't need to anymore. We really need to be embraced and be thankful for what we have. There are people out there who literally have so little, living on the streets, and some of them are so happy because they're thankful for what they have. So I just wanted to get on here and talk to y'all and tell y'all how much I care about y'all. I love y'all. I'm rooting for y'all. I'm praying for all of us. I'm praying for all of our mental health, our sanity, especially our men, because our men are going through so much. They have the weight of the world on their shoulder, and there's not enough good talk and speaking life and speaking positivity and telling them how much they're appreciated, telling them how much we love them and we appreciate what they do and we appreciate who they are and what they are. There's so much lack of appreciation for one another and what we bring to the world, and I just wanted to give y'all a little piece of that. Please stay encouraged. Please stay hopeful. I love y'all so much. I look forward to talking to y'all soon.